It is only you that will always, your name will come out wherever money is involved. So this your VN, use it to
Mommy,
to
whenever stealing is allowed, it's available.
bless you.
It's not money.
Yeah.
Whenever people have
Coca-Cola ni ẹ̀yin mommy.
God bless you. Aṣọ ẹ ò dẹ̀ yí padà. Aṣọ ẹ kàn máa pọ́n ni. Àwọn ọmọ
Coca-Cola ni.
Yeah, tó wá fi ń fowó yẹn, tó fi ń tọ́jú those children, those innocent kids of yours that know nothing about what you are doing to get that money, to send them to school and to buy the future for them. Those children, Bíbélì wípé ó ní àwọn bàbá ti jẹ èso, àwọn ọmọ lẹ́yìn kan, you know? You are just okonfi ìyàsílẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ni, because I don't know how on earth any one of you think that you can get away with all this. Tọ́ba yóò bá mú yín, tọ̀run wá ń kọ́, ṣágbára yín ju ẹni tó dá yín sáyé lọ ni. I don't get it. Nigeria of today, and I'm sorry to say this, especially we Yoruba, when anybody said Nigeria ò lè dá, ẹ gbà pé wọ́n sọ pé Yorùbá ò lè kó. I don't know ẹni tó súre fún wa, mi fẹ́ sọ pé ó ṣépè. A ti ṣe àwọn kan, a ti ṣe àwọn áńgẹ́lì kan, Yorùbá race. Tó ti wọ́n fún wa lórí, tó ti wọ́n, tó ti kún, tó ti ṣẹ́ sílẹ̀. Because if not, Hausa people are not like this. Igbos are not like this. It's only us. Àwa Yorùbá náà la máa gbà káwọn Igbo wá dàárín wa rú, káwọn Hausa wá dàárín wa rú. We will sell our brother for nothing. And Mr. Bayo, stop calling anyone your brother at this point. Oh, brother, ke? Brother. And what kind of brother is this one? Is it the one like Cain and Abel? The one that will kill his brother for money? Or because it's not accepted that he was not leading, he would just do whatever he has to do to, who was shouting when they contributed money for Mama Mohbad? All we said in our camp was, well, it is their money. We cannot tell them how to spend it. That is all we said when they contributed for Mohbad. Nobody was crying up and down. I was listening to that lunatic yesterday, shouting and playing Bukky Jesse's voice notes and shouting like I was like, why is he crying profusely? Kilo shele gongota lo lubo boy ibele, Why? Because they donated for. Nobody wants to pay good with evil. We're not proud to give this kind of money for Mr. Goresi. We're not proud to contribute money for him this way. It would have been better if you want to build house for him. It would have been better if you want to, one of his children are graduating. It would have been better if you want to do something big to say, come man, we appreciate you. Not this kind of money. And for every one of you that believe that all of this is a lie, mo bá yín bẹ̀ Ọlọ́run. Nítorí àyàfi gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ tẹ́ bá sọ lẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run, ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ ẹ bá sọ lẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run, mo bẹ̀ Ọlọ́run fún yín kí ọdún yìí tó parí. Wọ́n á dáwọ́ orú ẹ̀ fún yín. Nǹkan kan á bọ́ lára yín, ẹ̀yin gan á gbà pọ̀ Ọlọ́run lọ́lọ́run. Because tí ó bá jẹ́wọ́ títóbi bó ṣe jẹ́nu ayé yín, nílé mọ̀ wípé kò sí aṣebi kan tó máa jẹ́ gbé. Ọ̀run ò ní gbẹ̀bẹ̀ yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ọ̀run ò ní gbẹ̀bẹ̀ yín. Ṣẹlẹ̀ burú lẹ́dà ni, Ọlọ́run á dá yín. Ẹ wo, inú òkùnkùn lẹ́ ó máa gbé tọmọtọmọ. Bólúwa tí ń bẹ tẹ́mi ẹ̀ ń bẹ. Gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń dàrú, tẹ́ ń ru. Tẹ́ wò pé kò sẹ́ni tó lè mú yín. Ọlọ́run àtàwọn ogun ọ̀run á mú yín. Á dé yín ní ṣe tú. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, lágbára ọ̀gá ògo. Àyàfi tí ẹ̀jẹ̀ Mohbad ò bá sí lórí ilẹ̀ tó ń ké fún ẹ̀san. If that boy is crying for justice, crying for vengeance, you will not go scot-free. The Lord is with us. He will fight and we will hold our peace. Ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run á lè ṣe yín lára. Because kò gbọ́dọ̀ máa ń lọ báyìí. So God has to be God for you guys to know wípé kò yẹ kó máa rí báyìí lábẹ́ ọ̀run. So on this note, I will mute for now. Let us have those VN tomorrow. Honorable York, thank you, sir. Please, nobody should beg you. There's no change of mind at this point. Because what in she what in muje kima counter àwọn pẹ̀lú òtítọ́. We will just come here and say our truth and leave it. These people, they are too ready to do anything. Wọ́n dírẹ́sì Tóyìn lọ ní Nàìjíríà. Ó fẹ́ fún wọn. Ó kàn lọ ẹ lọ fún wọn ládírẹ́sì Tóyìn, fún wọn ládírẹ́sì ní Mọ́lì. Has it got to that? As if there's no law anymore in the country. Are you saying you will do that and get away with it again? Or have you settled all the station on their behalf as well? Arifa, is there no God in heaven anymore? I will mute for now. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. God bless you all. Bye for now.
Good evening, Mom Miriam. Honorable, can I talk? Honorable.
Good, yeah, go on, ma. Mommy, go on, ma. Mommy, low ranger.
Okay.
Èmi máa pè low ranger mi lè fún yín lion.
Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa san lion tí màá gba lion yẹn lọ́wọ́ yín by force by fire.
PJ is live.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé mo ti máa address yín báyìí tí màá fárífá.
DJ is live.
Please, Ejoma. They're saying BJ is live. BJ is not talking about Mohbad tonight. She said she's not talking about Mohbad. She's talking about Mohbad tomorrow. She is live, but she's not talking about Mohbad tonight. Oroko ni BJ Solale Ibayejo. Emaja get distracted. Is she?
Mr. Bayo Billion.
Ma.
Mo máa fárífá ládírẹ́sì yín o. Tó máa wá yín wá bẹ̀.
Mo gbọ́ wákàtí máa tọ́.
Àwọn CID sọnù. Àná, good evening everybody on the platform, the 320 listening, those on FYP, our host and everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good everything. Yesterday, when I was on Blackout, I was with, was it Nemoli platform or Toyin Peperempe platform? When I saw that the Niger was live and I saw Arifa there, I came down because I been want to correct some things that he's saying, because that's his false narratives or false narrations. I want to go there and say to him that, Arifa, people are talking about you. People dislike what you do because you were trying to bring down Baba Mohbad and his lawyers or legal team by bringing in Bankole and shit. But we are not saying what you said on your life the day you were trying to introduce these people. But you keep saying they are dragging you. By the time I want to start talking, the Niger dropped me and said, I won't try láti settle kínní kó ṣe àwọn kan sọ pé anyway ó ṣáà drop me. And then what the Niger refused to understand or was trying to be economical with the truth is that you cannot build a solid house on a foundation that is shaking or on a false foundation. Now, Arifa has been going around with lies for a long time. When he came out of this prison was when everything opened and he was caught in his own webs. He's been lying to his follower and he's been lying on this, justice for Mohbad. But one good thing is he refused to acknowledge his lies and then do the needful. I hate to say that he's not for justice. I hate to say it, but I don't have any choice than to tell us that this guy, why you see him running around trying to tell the Niger yesterday that he was saying he wants everybody to come back? It's because MAGA no they pay like before. No mumu for this justice again. Everybody open their eyes. He's trying so hard to see that you cannot be eating in ilé orò and then you want to eat in ilé eégún, please who can interpret? O lè jẹ nílé orò kó tún wá jẹ nílé eégún. You have to face one side. If you want to go with Ada Foundation and his people and her people, face those people. You can't be collecting money from Ada Foundation and be coming to Justice for Mohbad people, collect money, go to Temi platform, collect money behind, do meeting. All these things are no more working again. What he resulted in doing is blackmailing people. Go and look for their house and record fake voice notes and be giving it out. But there's one thing that I want Arifa to listen and hear this very well. It may take us 1 year, 2 years, or 1 month, or 6 months. This justice, we will get to the end of it. Mohbad will be buried. Ibo lójú ẹ̀ máa wà. Wọ́n ní bí ẹ̀ tó nínú nǹkan ní nǹkan. Wọ́n ní nǹkan tán fún ẹ oní eegun ni. Wọ́n ní kó sọnù oní ẹran díẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀. O ò lè ṣe justice máa lọlé kó lọ sùn lọ gbájúmọ́ṣẹ́ ẹ. Ìwọ ló wọ àràǹbádá kí ló wọ lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀ tó wọ rẹ̀gálí àwọn babaláwo àbí àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe. You said you have a job. Ṣẹ́ṣẹ̀ṣe yẹn ò tó ẹ ṣe ni. Kó o sì ẹ̀gbẹ́ tí kúrò ní justice for Mohbad for 1 day, for a week, for a month. And face ìṣẹ̀ṣe and face your herbalist job or babaláwo job. Kó o ṣe kó o fi lọ́mọ lọ́wọ́. This place, àwa lè lose guard fún ẹ mọ́. It's not possible. Bó ṣe ń sọ lánàá, the only thing they see, you went to Bankole and Smith, they are dragging you, they not listen to you. Either we listen then, or we refuse to come and let you bamboozle us again. The boat, whichever one that you choose, go. Nobody is interested in whatever you are doing now. In fact, mi mọ ẹni tí inú ẹ rí bí inú mi o, because mi ò lè rí ẹ kí n sọ pé èèyàn ni ẹ mọ́. You are too dangerous to humanity. You are too dangerous to even talk of justice for Mohbad. Ẹni tó bá ti ń sọ pé tí ò bá ti gbé mi kò ní jẹ́ ẹnì kankan. They are not the person that we need in this justice. And Arifa is that type of person. Arifa, it's all about food. It's all about money. Tó bá rí ikú tó máa pààyàn Arifa, kó rí ikú tó máa pààyàn bíi ti Mohbad yẹn, you will sit down and collect money kíkú yẹn pa ẹni yẹn. That is how desperate you are about money. That is how desperate you are about getting money from any angle. Tí wọ́n bá ti sọ pé owó wà ń bì kan bó ṣe máa rí jíbẹ̀ ló máa wá. And who does that? A lazy idiot ló máa ń ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn. Kẹ́gbẹ́ ẹ̀ wà kó ló ka poli, kó ló ka polytechnic, mi mọ nǹkan tó kà ń bẹ̀, bóyá OND àbí HND or wherever the tó kà. Kò fi wáṣẹ́, ó wá síbi oníṣẹ́ babaláwo ló ń ṣe nínú age and time tá a wà yìí. Ta ló ń ṣerú ẹ̀? Ta ló ń ṣerú ẹ̀ Arifa? Wọ́n á ní kó ó wá sọ pé àwọn kan ò mọ reason tó fi lọ bá kinní, wọ́n speculate fún ẹ, ò fẹ́ máa carry fake rumours, ò fẹ́ máa carry fake news. Ta ló speculate fún ẹ pé àwọn ọba tó wọ canvas abẹ́ agbádá fáwọn ló ní mọ́tò tó rí lọ́jọ́ yẹn? Àbí ta ló speculate fún ẹ Arifa pé kò name price yẹ to record voice note to play ẹ̀ fún wa? Mo rántí ọjọ́ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, mo ní Arifa máa win case yẹn. Mo ní ṣèbó ní voice note yẹn nìyẹn. Àfìgbà tó dé tó ní àwọn fẹ́ bẹ̀bẹ̀ o, irọ́ ló pa o. In fact, àwọn èèyàn more than 4,000 people yẹ kán sue ẹ lórí black app. Wọ́n ṣú dáríjì ẹni. And still, ò ní tìjú. Ẹni tí ò bá ti ní tìjú láyé ni the worst person téèyàn lè máa bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ọ̀ tó lè pè lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ̀. Ò ní tìjú. Ò ní tìjú Arifa. Anywhere belle face. kí ló ti ṣe Gúrẹ́sì tí a ní ká tọ́jú ẹ̀ ká fìfẹ́ hàn sí ẹ tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbé rédíò ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ kiri ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ nǹkan tí ó kàn yín ìwọ tó ń kọ́ọ̀lù tíyàwó ẹ̀ ń kọ́ọ̀lù tó ó tún gbé fóònù sétí ọmọ ó tún kọ́mọ ẹ nírọ́ káwọn ọmọ ẹ máa sọ fáwọn tó ń pè pé wọn ò tí ì jẹun kò sẹ́ni tó dráàgì gbogbo àwọn yẹn Gúrẹ́sì lásídẹ́ǹtì wọ́n ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ kí ni tiẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ìwọ tí nǹkan kan ò ṣe ẹ́ lágọ̀ọ́ ọlọ́pàá níbi tán mú ẹ sí in the days tó wà ní cell tó lára ẹ ò dá ibi ìlàwà tí Veron sọ pé kò síbi tó ń dùn ẹ́ ibi ìlàwà tí Veron sọ pé irọ́ ló ń pa pé kò síbi tó ń dùn ẹ́ díẹ̀ ní o ò lè sọ pé irọ́ ni Veron pa wọ́n tún dáwó pé wọ́n lè tọ́jú ẹ when you are telling people pé a prison kan mú ẹ lọ yẹn is just like a blessing because you use it to get money from people abọ́rò pé wọ́n gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lórí black app yìí ni ìwọ tán bí tán fomi ìtìjú kankan wẹ̀ ẹ́.
bọ̀bọ̀ ọmọ aróko yẹn náà ló wá sọ o bọ̀bọ̀ ọmọ aróko yẹn náà ló wá sọ o ibi tó ti sọ lẹ́ni bọ̀bọ̀ ọmọ olódo yẹn kí ló kọ bọ̀bọ̀ ọmọ aróko kápẹ́ntà yẹn ló wá sọ o wípé orí ẹja ló máa ń jẹ wípé ó ní pé ẹgbà tó ń wà níbi tó ń wà yẹn lòun mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó pọ̀ jù láyé òun aróko yìí náà ló wá sọ o ibẹ̀ ló lọ lẹ́yìn sìn.
Bíntín ló sọ kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ ara oko Bíntín ló sọ.
ọmọ oko ni.
And let me remind you, when he came back, he was actually begging for the guy to be released again. That is to tell you pé wọ́n kàn ń jà níwájú wa ń bíbà lórí black cap ni.
Ṣebí bàbá yẹn jáde tó lóun ò sọ fún pé òun nídìí owó. Ṣebí bàbá yẹn jáde ṣebí Ayat àti Sẹ̀lẹ̀ ṣèbọn sọ níta pé Bíntín máa dé kó wá sọ bóyá òun sọ fún Arifa bóyá òun nídìí owó.
God bless you.
Bíntín lòun ò sọ fún Arifa pé òun nídìí owó. Ṣebí bí Arifa ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ Bíntín báyìí ṣèbó owó ló gbé síwájú. Ṣèbówó ló gbé síwájú lárífà ṣèbówó ló gbé síwájú. Àwọn tó lè sọ £1 di £2 àwọn náà máa gbé gbogbo bùkátà wọn lé àwọn èèyàn. Ṣèbówó ló gbé síwájú tó ní kó wá dáwọ́ fún Bíntín pé Bíntín máa nídìí owó. Ìgbà tó rí pé kò fly pé Ayat àti Sẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀jọ́ kò fly ló ṣe dákẹ́. Ṣèbówó ni gbogbo nǹkan tárífà bá ti gbé wá síbi owó ni. Kò ní tìjú that's one thing ẹ̀fẹ́rú ìyàwó bíi tiẹ̀ náà aláìní tìjú ìdílé ni wọ́n aláìní tìjú ìdílé aláìní tìjú. And also ìgbà tí wọ́n sọ pé Gúrẹ́sì l'accident tá a fẹ́ ṣe pé a fẹ́ dáwó fún a lọ sórí platform wọn náà àdẹ̀kọ́ lẹ́tà pé wọ́n. And I remember vividly pé ni mo lè sọ pé we are not going around we are going to do it on our platform. We don't cut everybody into it. Kí ló tún wá kan Arifa nínú owó Gúrẹ́sì báyìí? Èbó ti ra mọ́tò. Mọ́tò tó rà tí ọmọ Ìkòròdú sọ pé tóun bá dúpẹ́ ọjọ́ mẹ́ta òun ò lè dúpẹ́ ọjọ́ kẹrin. Mọ bí condition mọ́tò yẹn ṣe rí.
wọ́n ní kó olówó mọ́tò kò lówó epo.
Kòrówó ni. Ti tó kílẹ̀tì gbogbo ẹ̀ lórí justice for Mohbad. Tí bá ti ra mọ́tò yìí tí bá ti ń lọ màá ní kó mówó epo wá. That was his logo. Bọ́ ọjọ́ tó ti lọ fẹnu jáyé wáyà lọ́dọ̀ Ada Universe ní gbogbo bèbè ara ẹ̀ ti já dànù. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ń gbọ́ irọ́ tó ń pamọ́. Kò sẹ́ni tó fetí sírọ́ tó ń pamọ́. You go about and be saying they are dragging me. They have dragged you, they have let you go. Kò sẹ́ni tó ní time mọ́. You are just trying to see if you can still bring people together. Kò tún wá máa sọ pé we need this one who will contribute this. Kò sí ọ̀bọ ẹyọ kan tó kù ní Dọ̀rẹ̀. Òun ló jọba lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí. Meaning that kò sọ́bọ̀ ní Dọ̀rẹ̀ mọ́. We do what we choose and what we love to do. Owó Gúrẹ́sì yẹn a ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dáwó fún Gúrẹ́sì lọ́wọ́ yìí ni àwọn tí wọn tí ì fi tiwọn tí sì máa fi sí Arifa lọ ra okùn ẹlẹ̀ tí mo sọ pé kó lọ rokùn ẹlẹ̀ lọ rà á dáadáa because mo mọ̀ pé by the time tó máa rí oye tí Gúrẹ́sì máa tá a fi jáde lọ hospital yẹn wàá mọ nǹkan tí wàá fokùn yẹn ṣe at that time mi ní sọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ fún ẹ lọ ra okùn ẹlẹ̀ because àwọn nǹkan mi wà tí ò kí ń kọyàn àwọn nǹkan mi wà tí mi tiẹ̀ kì í fẹ́ gbọ́ ìgbà tẹ́nìkan mú owó ẹ̀ tó dáa fún ẹni tó wù ú kí lẹ ń sọ ìgbà tó dáwọ́ ìyá Mohbad lórí black app yìí tó ń kówó fún tí gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ kí ìyá Mohbad ṣe tí ò ṣe tán ní kó kówó fún wọn padà.
alálẹ̀ pé
a máa já o.
owó tájú ò ti ń tó fún.
Go on ma ẹ má bínú.
ìgbà tó dáwọ́ ìyá Mohbad lórí black app yìí tí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ bó ṣe yẹ kó lọ mọ́tọ́ tún ní kó dówó padà tí Kàrímọ́ fi ń pariwo pé tí ò bá dówó yẹn padà ìjà máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ìgbà kan máa ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn máa ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kò yá náà jáde lówó nù ẹ̀ wìdí kò tí ẹ̀ kàn mí ìsì ẹ̀fẹ́ dá sí yẹn ń fi ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n Gúrẹ́sì tó jẹ́ pé àárọ̀ ọ̀sán àti alẹ́ ló fi ń tẹ̀lé bàbá tá a lè mọ́ rìn kórí má jì àbí kórí má mì dẹ̀ náà pé ó lè láwọn nǹkan tó ti ṣe pọ̀ à ní fílẹ̀ kí àìsàn tó ń ṣe kó pa as 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 much as àwọn èèyàn lè hate Gúrẹ́sì and ẹni tó bá mọ̀ mí from day one tẹ́ bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ Gúrẹ́sì mi ì tí condemn because èmi máa ń láìkí tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́rọ̀ pé báwo lọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣe rìn ká tó máa kàn ẹ́ mọ́gi kí ló wáá fa igbe nínú owó tán dá fún Gúrẹ́sì wọn púpọ̀ ṣe gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní 10 million là ń wá fún Gúrẹ́sì báyìí bíi kárífà lọ kú ni pé 10 million ṣé báwo náà ṣe fẹ́ dá ádẹ wàá gbọ́ bí tán ti dàdé lórí àmà ní gbogbo irun tó ń so mọ́ dàda lórí yẹn á máa dìde ní kọ̀ọ̀kan pátán làpátọ́ fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn alápàkì. Before I mute my mic, Gúrẹ́sì, please get well. Your soldiers are praying and they are working for you and with you. And the Lord will heal you fast so that you can come and join us on this justice. And at the end, justice will be served. Justice for Mohbad. I yield my mic. Thank you. Mr. Bayobilion. Yeti 70, where you dey now? Talk.
Thank you so much ma, God bless you ma. Mommy coach, God bless you, we appreciate you ma, thank you. Mommy Yeti 70 ti sọ̀rọ̀. We are waiting for extravagant and Akonke.
Hello, my Kalema, mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́.
Extravagant.
Vengeance, you no wan come talk to us? Vengeance the crusher.
Extravagant, are you ready to speak? Akonke Global.
Them is having network issue because they are not muted and they cannot hear you.
Yeah, I guess it's the network. Vengeance ti wọlé o.
Vengeance. Vengeance.
Ó ga jù.
When someone want to come vengeance, àwọn nọ́ọ̀sì àgbáyé nọ́ọ̀sì sọnù wọ́n ní vengeance.
Love me.
Pé ìyẹn lágbára. A whole nurse cannot spell vengeance and does not know how to call vengeance. You see, that one is very, very serious. God bless you, General Adetola. You understand? It's quite unfortunate that we are where we are today. Well, God is our strength. And God will continue to be our shepherd on this journey for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad, rather. They can only try, but they cannot conquer. And the Bible did not say they will not gather, but it said they shall gather, and their gathering should be to vanity, should be an exercise in futility. That's it. And the Bible also said, where the children of God gather, the agent of death, agent of devil, they were also present. So there's no way you will not see Judas Iscariot out of the old disciples of Jesus Christ. Judas Iscariot was also part of them. Do you understand? And then even for Joseph and his brothers, it was even Joseph's brothers that also sold him into foreign land. You understand? So the whole thing that is happening is not strange. We should expect things like this. I said it before. I said Karima and Aguns, they are working tirelessly to scuttle justice for Mohbad, but God will not allow them. God will defeat them. Their plans for Baba Mohbad, that the baby, na bedroom voice. Oh God, it is well. Oh. You don't like my bedroom voice, me? That the baby, you don't like my bedroom voice? I beg, enjoy my bedroom voice tonight, Jerry. The plan they have for Baba Mohbad is a plan of death, is a plan of isolation. But God is fighting for that man. And that's why they said, ẹ lé gbogbo àwọn tó wà lọ́dọ̀ Baba Mohbad yẹn, ẹ lé wọn pa. Ẹ mọ̀ mí nìyẹn. Chase them. Kí ẹsẹ̀ wọn kó máa kàn pàkọ́ wọn. That's what their plan is. Ẹ lé wọn pa. Their plan was to strip it's a life. It's a life. You're making me laugh. Their plan is to strip Baba Mohbad of his glory, to strip that man of his protectors, to strip him of those that are showing him mercy, those that Mohbad has given unto him as a replacement for him. They wanted to chase all of them off him, so that they will make him vulnerable, and then they could actually approach him and they could devour him. So every other person that is standing with that man is seen as a what? As a threat to them. You and I have been seen as threats to all these people. And that is why they will do anything to make sure they get at us. They will do anything to make sure that they abuse us, they do all sorts of things, including spiritual and physical. Because they are pained. It is not us that actually their target. It is Baba Mohbad that is their target. And the only sins we have committed is that we are standing with that man. And we are protecting him mentally. We are protecting him financially. We are protecting him prayerfully. We are protecting him in all aspects of life. And that is the crime you and I have committed against them. That is the crime we have committed against them. Do you understand? So a lot of preach of calumny, a lot of tactics and attempts to sway the public opinion against Baba Mohbad, against us, all that plots are in place. You understand? We are not petrified. We are not mortified at all. We remain standing. We remain vigilant. We remain adamant. Let me use that word now. Adamant of their feeble attempt to pull us down. We are not giving up. They can try, but they will never be victorious. They can set up their war front. They can set up their war artifacts. war weapons and everything, but they will lose the battle because it is God that is fighting this battle for us. The likes of these people you are calling Arifa or no Arifa, antecedent of Arifa is not a good thing. I wanted to talk about it. It's not a good thing. Look at Arifa from the beginning. His life was always his feed of lies. Feed of lies is Arifa's life. You talk about Elegushi calling him, or maybe something from Elegushi calling him, begging him. At the end of the day, it was all lies. This was the person that was going into inboxes of people asking for money. I want to go to toilet. I want to go and eat. My children have not eaten. My children have not paid school fees. I don't know what to do. This is the same person doing all sorts of things that was collecting money from everybody. Atolori Gbigbe, Atolori Tutu, scamming them in the name of justice for Mohbad. But when he saw Guresi, he was pained, and that was why he did what he did. It wasn't that he did not know that Guresi was actually sick. He knew that Guresi was sick, but because he was pained, he thought Guresi would not have that support. He thought Guresi would not get that financial support at this trying time of ease. But when he found out that Guresi got the support that he needed, he wasn't too happy. And that's the kind of person you call enemy within. He's an enemy to Guresi. He's an enemy. And the Bible says that tọ́lọ́run bá ti fi ojú ọ̀tá èèyàn tó bá ti fi hàn yàn, ọ̀tá èèyàn ò lè pa ni mọ́. That is, if the Lord can reveal the identity of your enemy to you, that enemy cannot be victorious over you again. You understand? And then what is happening now is an eye opener for you and me, for us to be very, very careful. For us to be very, very careful. People you are saying like humans, they are actually animals. People that you are saying that they are fighting for justice, they are justice destroyers. People are in justice for Mohbad for different missions. You cannot trust some people. A lot is happening. A lot is really happening. Confidentiality, your privacy is very important. It is very, very important. And then you need to guide your mental health. Don't allow them to mess up with your mental health. Don't allow them. A lot of lies, a lot of defaming lies will be out there now. You understand? So we need to be guided and we need to stay strong. We need to stay strong. The journey is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. And the battle is just getting interesting. Bible says, when a son of mine sleeps, the devil, the enemy, comes. And just for Mohbad, enemies in form of certain people, they've called into justice for Mohbad. Àwọn kan ti gbà wọ́n láàyè. And they are the one giving us all these troubles. So we really need to be careful and we really need to be prepared. I know they shall fail. I know they shall fail by special grace of God, except if God is no longer God. But as long as God is God, word is word, justice shall prevail. If there is a man that can pray, then there is a God that can answer. If there is a man that can pray, there is a God that answers prayer. So I want us to continue to give our best. Let's continue to render our supplications. Let us be committed to the truth. Let us be committed to the just. Let us be veracious in our actions. Let us put posterity at our forefront in whatever we do, in everything we do. Let us all remember that day, the day of reward, which will be a day of karma for these evil ones. But for us, it will be a day of great reward. For those people that are saying, grace will accident, the Lord is watching them. If truly the grace did not sustain any injury as a result of that accident, and is just using it to siphon public funds, then God will reward Gracie. But if truly Gracie had that accident, and yet these people, they will on and on to mock him and mock his God, to call him all sorts of names, and defame his character, even in that his vulnerable and lowest state, and also call those that are standing for justice, trying to help General Gracie to raise funds, call them names, call them Ole, call them 419, call them fraudsters, call them all sorts of, just because they stood firm to help General Gracie. God will let those evil people, they will taste something similar to what General Gracie is tasting right now. And in their lowest of lowest state, they will not receive any mercy. You know, General Gracie has received mercy from the Lord. And that is why you and I, we are still here, praising God for his life. But when their own travail shall come, the mercy shall be far away from them. The mercy shall be far away from them. Because they have mocked a man that's undergoing that temptation. They have mocked him in his lowest state. So when their own time shall come, they shall not receive any consolation. They shall not receive any sympathy. They shall not receive any empathy. They shall not receive any mercy. They shall not receive any help. Assistance shall be far away from them. They shall cry not only tears, but they shall also cry blood, because they have intentionally mocked General Gracie. And for those that are recruiting third force or fourth force, àwọn lulẹ̀ group C tí wọ́n lọ mú recruit wọn jáde pé ẹ máa bọ̀. God will botch their plans. Their plans shall flop, and it shall flop heavily. In fact, failure shall be better than them when the time comes. God bless everybody that is standing. God bless those that are praying. God bless all those that are doing this with one mind. God bless those that have been vilified because they are standing for the truth. Those that have been threatened. Those that have been intimidated. Those that have been chased off from their different homes because they are standing for justice for Mohbad. God shall bless you all. We shall not do this in vain, and all our efforts shall not be in vain. The Lord shall reward us accordingly, according to our work in justice for Mohbad. The Lord shall reward us all. Let us stand for the truth. There's a light at the end of this tunnel. God bless you all.
Thanks, General Vengeance Command, the Chief Command in Armed Forces. I've been waiting to call him. God bless you. We appreciate you. God bless you, sir. We appreciate all your efforts. We appreciate all your submissions. We appreciate all your contribution in Justice for Mobile. God bless you, sir. We appreciate you, sir. Extravagant, are you ready to speak? Akoke Global. Akoke Global. I think these guys are busy. They are not ready to speak. We appreciate you, Mr. Vengeance. Like I said, God will continue to strengthen and empower you in this race for justice for Mohbad, in everything you do, in your endeavors, in your family, in your home, and every one of us. And I'm using this opportunity to say thank you to everybody that has contributed money. And this is the most painful part, that we are appreciating everyone that has donated generously towards Gracie's medical. We say thank you, God bless you. We say your pocket will never run dry. We say that the circumstances that is happening to Gracie right now will not happen to any one of us in Jesus' name. And for all of them that are saying that it is a lie, we are not saying that it will happen to them in their families. We are only saying that we hope that things like this does not happen to them before they can find the truth, before they can find the way and the truth. Because I don't see any instances where people will gather and say that. I mean, I was even listening to some people again today, and they were like, even this opposite team that are cursing on families are saying that, why will somebody be saying that Gracie is lying? You can use accident to generate money. And even then, they could not boldly say that it is a lie. They could not boldly say that it is a scheme or a scam. I'm surprised that somebody in a Justice for Mohbad is championing. Oh, okay, I will drop you. Somebody in Justice for Mohbad is championing the fact that host is tired. Somebody for Justice for Mohbad is championing the fact that it is scam. This is that this individual have tried. And I will say this today, that we thank God, and I will say this again, we thank God that we were able to have this meeting when it was necessary. And during that meeting, we decided that we should confound these duresses. I mean, it is, see, this is something people don't know, right? When the issue of Gracie came up, some people decided that we are ready to finance this Gracie situation without going to the public. In fact, it was almost a fight. We don't want the general public to be part of it because they don't want people to use the avenue to generate money for themselves. They don't want it to take the avenue to drag or to start using the opportunity to cause distraction in Justice for Mohbad. Because, you know, everybody already knows that Justice for Mohbad has been placed on hold since the S&B has filed that injunction at the court. So it has been stilled. But so it's been one dragging or the other. It has been the cable super, the CCTV, it's been aborted the audios and stuff like that. Before the issue of Gracie came up. And we're like, we don't want this Gracie situation to be a topic that people will start talking. And we decided that we should handle this within ourselves. And the moment some people heard it, large amount of people reach out to say that, please, anything that we need, I will do my own quota. People were keep begging to say they want to. People were saying they want to. And as an example of the willing giving, it took only 48 hours to raise the money. And once the money was completed, we said no more. The moment the money was completed, we said no more. That is called pedigree. That is called being reasonable. The moment the money was completed, in 2 days, we said no more. And some people are mad to say that it is a lie. Sickness, hospital, surgery is a lie. They went as far as concocting lies to bring somebody to social media to come and say that she is the nurse treating Mohbad, treating Gracie, and that receipt has been shared, the receipt of the bill. In the audio, she stated that even the bill that they paid is not up to that amount. Which bill? Which hospital? What is your name? What is your role in that hospital? Look at how hard they are trying to go and engage people. Look, I'm telling you for the fact today that they are, because Gures is in the hospital and is going to be going through surgery soon. All right? And we'll be needing your prayers. Aside the money you've given, we'll also need your prayers. At the time we'll be going in. And we don't want to start telling people the aspect in which the surgeries are going to be coming. And that is their own problem. They don't know. And we intentionally decided to make this thing in and in-out so that the wrong narrative will not be said. And I am saying this to the general public that I am happy that this thing is within the house. How can we determine that because some people were not able to reach Gracie to generate money now? How are we going to determine that it was because of they couldn't reach Gracie to generate money? That is why we are here today. A personality you are begging. I want to reach you. Can I come and see you? Can I come and say hi to you? And this and that. Somebody you threw under the bus, under the trailer 6 weeks ago. Literally, you threw this man under the trailer 6 months ago, 6 weeks ago, and this man didn't say anything. He kept mute. He didn't say anything. He did not retaliate in any form. His only retaliation, his only error, his only fault now is that he chose not to speak with you because he could not speak with you. He chose not to tell you where he was because he could not tell you where he was. Somebody was using his phone to interact. That is enough for you to sit down and think. This is our person championing scam. And I didn't feel bad when I heard that, but I started feeling bad when they started putting people's name. That your daddy, Mr. Muiwa, Mommy Aditola Duke, Vegetable Island. I cannot remember the last time I heard her speak. They are now attaching her name to fraud. They are attaching Vegetable Island, Olai, Baisolaide, Neimoli, Tony Peperempe, Mommy Comfy, Mommy Rich Grace, Mommy Aditola Duke, your daddy, Mr. Muiwa. They are attaching their name to that fraud that does not exist. How? How do you want to get out of this? How do you want to clean this up? And that's when I said, no, I don't want to, I cannot bottle this anymore. We have to speak up. And our speaking up is not dragging, it is still setting the record straight. Gracie had an accident. And when he had the accident, he could not reach us. He reached out to 2 or 3 people. And when they were using his phone to reach out to people, we did not believe that message. That was when we said, oh, this video came from somebody, and we are trying to reach the phone call of Gracie, and we could not reach him. And we said that, no, this cannot be Gracie. I'm told Baba Mohbad. The exact, and you know the funniest part is that, and the painful part is that I spoke with Gracie few hours that day. And when I confirmed from Baba Mohbad at the hospital, Baba Mohbad was at the hospital, he was crying. And Figotile is saying that Baba Mohbad is part of the game. When Baba Mohbad heard that Gracie was involved in an accident, he said, no, it is not possible. Baba Mohbad said, no, kò lè rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ má mú mi ṣeré. Mo sì bá Gracie sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá. A ṣe video call lánàá. Baba Mohbad was still saying no. And when he called his phone number, the phone number was not going through. And that is when the nemesis started, the fighting started. It was not picking calls anymore. Phone was turned off. They have to go to his family house to go and meet the wife. That was when it was established that Gracie was in the hospital. He was on a life supporting machine at the time he was in the hospital. And his phone was stolen. But we don't care about his phone was stolen. Because it is life at stake right here. Baba Mohbad had lost his son. Was in hospital crying. Forgot that he lost his son. Was praying that Gracie survive it. Was praying that we don't lose another soul in the justice for Mohbad. And the man stood by him because Gracie stood by him too. This is the same Gracie that somebody is saying, if he called Baba Lori, Baba was crying at the hospital. Praying. And I still want to understand it, that somebody or group of people will sit down in one corner, taking their cheap drugs, smoking their cheap weed, taking those cheap alcohol, and we start saying all of this nonsense. Because if you are in your right senses, on your right state of mind, you won't be talking this trash. If you are in your right state of mind, because I was able to listen, and if I tell you that I listened to Baba Mohbad in that night, I'm telling you because I heard it. And this was the same way Baba Mohbad reacted. The same night this Hero to Zero was arrested, Baba Mohbad was crying on Gracie that Orúkọ burúkú leleyi is a bad name to him. It's going to be a bad name. It's going to be a bad stamp if anybody dies in the cause of justice for Mohbad, for him. And he stood firm, he stood close to the family. And you guys never put that into consideration. You never think that this situation needs to be, and somebody was asking, Alaye, did you do your due diligence? Alaye no they read comment. Alaye choose not to read that comment. Did you do your due diligence? So that you will not be saying the wrong narrative. But because of the class they belong to, they don't feel they need to do the due diligence. They just want to make sure that they are not happy, people should not be happy. It's sad. And for how long do we need to do this? Now I'm going to say this today, I'm going to ask you this question. What audio antecedent of you are we going to play in the next 4-5 months after Justice for Mohbad? Because me, I don't talk am today. I go open book for you. Me, I go open book for everybody. And I want you to open book for me after Justice for Mohbad. Me, I go open book. And the book where I go open, all the audios you've recorded, all you've said that has been hanging around one place or somewhere, we go begin to download them, play them. So that the people that were not in Justice for Mohbad will listen. The people that have met you before, that don't know who you are, the people that you are just meeting now, that you are trying to paint yourself good to, they will know who you are. How do you want to react when me start playing your audio? When I'm allowed to speak about some things that we are not allowed to speak right now, because there are some things that we are supposed to talk about now that we are not allowed to talk about right now. How will you feel? Check yourself. How many damage have you done to Justice for Mohbad? How many good have you done to Justice for Mohbad? If we start playing and we start talking about it, where do you want to put your face? Do you want to deactivate your account? If you deactivate your account, your face they there. Faces are put to these names. What do you want us to say about you after Justice for Mohbad is gotten? Where do you want to be? How do you want to react? When they are setting record straight, you say he's bully. You say it's bully when they are setting record straight. You've forgotten that when you were talking today, people were cursing Baba Mohbad, cursing everybody that donated money for Mohbad, for Geru Guresi. In that platform, people won't be washepe awata dawo fun Guresi. Dawoku. Somebody was saying something about we are Okponu stuff. When at the time you're making those submissions, people were writing in the comment section, people were dragging, people were cursing, people that genuinely donated for the hospital bill of Guresi. Go back to that video. Sit down. Listen to yourself. Read the comment section. Listen to what people are saying. That at the end of the day, you were the instrument that they are using today to drag Guresi. This Guresi that stood up right for you. I would have been sad if not that they started adding people's name to the video that exposed. They have been exposed. It's calm. It's calm. And this is a regular thing around people that are not in fully support of Justice for Mohbad. They do the same thing. They go back to the same people that drag them. They go back to the people that cause their family. They say, I don't have enemy. Everybody's my friend. Because in my entire life, I can never believe that Arifa will go to Benton's Lai's platform. I can never believe it. I can never believe Arifa will climb Benton's Lai's platform. If they tell me that Arifa is on that platform, I will say it's a lie. I can swear with my life.
Nígbà téèyàn bá ń jó oúnjẹ ọ̀tá ẹ̀, kò ní ní enemy now. Kò yé yín, Mr. B.
Yes, ma. Benny. The Benton's Lai that came out to say that orí ẹja lẹ máa ń jẹ. We pay in the cell. It was when you were locked up. That was when you made the most money. The Benton's Lai that said that he never spoke to you and he never needed your help. The Benton's Lai that came out to say that a bunch of stuff about you. tí àwọn tó wà lórí platform yẹn tó ń hélẹ̀ tó ń fún lion wíìgì na wíìgì went to Bintolaye's platform because of you ní ìgbọ́rí wíìgì na wíìgì Outcat went to Bintolaye's platform because they wanted to drag you. The same Bintolaye dragged your entire family. The same if you go tile, the same woman take pé àwa la bọ́ àwa la ń bọ́ wọn àtọmọ méjì tó ń pè wá ní snitch came to our platform openly to say that you are scamming the general public, that you are not in the cell, you are in your own house. Arifa, maybe you've not heard it before. Your wedding you had, it was on Bintolaye's platform that we heard that you had a wedding in the cell, in absentia. Sorry, gbonta. It was on that platform.
Yes, maybe not shake bonnie.
That kini ìpọ́njú, if not that you've made enough money. Marriage, it was on that platform. I know the ages of your children. You have 2 kids. And the kids, this is one age and this is one age. And that's about 35 years she wedding. It was on that platform. Something more care. Ipo just for mobile to gba ló fi ṣe wedding nu ẹ̀wọ̀n. Arifa, did you hear it? Did you not hear it? Are you pretending to hear it or not? And you went up to that platform to cut Mommy Rich Grace. You curse her so much that at a point, I have to drop from that platform. I couldn't listen to you anymore. The same platform you two put up Baba Mohbad, the Bukky Jesse, that kept all the evidences of you begging money from people, audios, recording, picture. Somebody came here today to tell us how you were begging. How you were disturbing them for money. Don't change Canadian dollar to send this here. How? How did we get to this stage? Mr. Arifa, how? You push us so hard. It shouldn't be you. I'll say this to you. It is good to defend your family. I learned this from a follower of yours, a very vibrant follower of yours, a very close family of yours. Arifa is a man. You cannot teach Arifa how to behave. You cannot teach Arifa how to react. You cannot teach Arifa how to fend and how to defend his family. So I was saying that you are doing all these things to defend and fend for your family. Good luck to you. But there's no reaction without an action. You should, in your year of experience, you should have thought about this. You should have thought about this, my brother. My brother, I felt so bad when I heard the audio and I saw people's name, and that is what triggered me. People that were not there, people that did not even know what you were saying when you were saying it, were being tagged and being dragged. Curses. Cursing them. Vegetable Island, sit down her own, they are cursing her because they said she's part of the scheme. Baba Mohbad, person will be say he's still praying and fasting. The prayer is praying right now is that Guresi should not die in that hospital because kò fẹ́ kí orúkọ burúkú kó wà lórí òun. We did not think all of that. Is it not better not to talk? It's not better to mute. People are telling us, Hellcat is telling us that you are not a Yoruba man. Hellcat saying you are being bullied because you are not a Yoruba man. Mr. Arifa, somebody that is telling us how much money you made, how much you spent on your wedding, and that is the trend of people, and that is our fear. That is our fear. That people that are not in justice for Mohbad, things they have said against you to bully us, and you are romancing them today. It is demeaning. It is heartbreaking.
Ó ti sọ fún yín pé òun ò ní enemy sẹ́, ibi tó wó bá ti máa yọ kò ní enemy. Ó ti sọ.
People reach out to me few days ago. My brother, I beg. This brother, I beg. I mean, we don't know what's going on. Please, let's do it this way. Let's do this way. I beg, talk to your own people. Make we just take second eye look. Make we take another eye look at our brother. We don't know what is going on. That means people are seeing and people are reading between the lines. And I know that some people has gotten and they have reached out to you. But there's something. There's still something. And you need to watch it. It is still manageable. Very manageable. It is still very, very controlled. You can still control this situation. If you are tired of justice for Mohbad, you can decide you can do something else. You can do investigative journalist. You can report cases and take it to the police. Just like KB Super is looking for CCTV. After the legal team have given their instruction to say that if you get the CCTV with your foundation, the legal team will be financially responsible. They said it in an open place. It's been over 3 weeks now. They gave that condition to him. Now, they have started generating money on GoFundMe for the same CCTV that the legal team promised him to acquire for them, and they will pay him. You are romancing with the same person that is causing the legal team. This person caused Mr. Amuyiwa several times. In the recent time, in the last 2 days, it's been causing Mr. Amuyiwa. You are romancing that particular person. The person that says that she has evidences. That the evidence is because she doesn't trust anybody, she will not release it. See, that Karimo, when you look at Karimo being invited to the inquest, how much do you think it cost the legal team to get Karimo to get that court order? You know, you think that $1,000, 1,000 naira. After they've tried to reach her, after they've tried to talk to her, the same person, the woman that you are on the same platform with today, was given condition that she will not give her phone number to anybody. She does not want people to have her phone number. It's the same person that some people are saying they invited her to another state. The same person that chose not to share phone number with Baba Mohbad because she's protecting her phone number. It's the same person that is sharing her phone number now that they are invited to another state. I met her. She's wonderful soul. Hey! Wonderful soul. It's confusing. Any wonderful soul. Somebody you met for 3 hours. Has become all of a sudden become a wonderful soul. Somebody was saying kò rí dùnnú, kò rí joy, kò rí happiness láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ayé ẹ̀. Àwọn wá fẹ́ ra happiness àti joy fún. Wọ́n wá sọ TikTok àti social media, wọ́n sọ di hospital, wọ́n sọ di emergency room. Wọ́n fẹ́ ra joy àti peace fún lórí Facebook àti TikTok. This person ló wà lórí platform yẹn pẹ̀lú. And you ask yourself, how do you find yourself in that circle? How did you find yourself in that? Báwo ló ṣe rìn? How did TikTok take you to that platform? How did you even press request? How do you send request to that platform to climb up, to go and start talking on that platform? Débi pé on 1 second. Somebody that said that ìgbà tó òun mu origin, tẹ́ origin yẹn ò lọ lẹ́nu òun tó wá mú ẹmu sí. Ìyàwó Aláàjì tó yẹ kó wà nílé pẹ̀lú ọmọ méjì. At that time, 16 months old, a year and a half ní ọmọ ẹ̀ tó fi sílẹ̀ nílé. Tó wà ní bar at 9:30, 10. How many of us can allow our wife to do that? How many of us can allow our wife to be in a public gathering, drinking alcohol at that time of the night with another married man? Ó wà lórí platform pẹ̀lẹ́ nìyẹn. Òun ti rí Gúrẹ́sì rí 2 different times. Irọ́ ti pọ̀ jù. Irọ́ ti pọ̀ jù. Tó yẹ pé the first time tó máa kọ́kọ́ rí Gúrẹ́sì láyé ẹ̀ was in that house. Ọjọ́ yẹn dẹ̀rẹ̀ for 15 to 20 minutes. Gúrẹ́sì fẹ́ ń gbéra yín ṣépè ni. Tí Gúrẹ́sì ń gbé ẹ ṣépè. Kó tó di pé wọ́n bẹ̀ Gúrẹ́sì pé kó fi ẹsẹ̀ pé obìnrin ni ẹ́. Ìjàpá mẹ́ta tó sọ pé kò dáhùn mọ̀. Gúrẹ́sì ọgọ òun. These are the people tí ó wà lórí platform pẹ̀lú Mr. Arifa. You've done a lot of damage. I hope you can do a lot of repairs. If justice for Mohbad, if I step out of justice for Mohbad, if I say I'm not doing again, if you say you're not doing again, the ones you've done now, can you erase it? Can you correct it? And to ekpori TikTok, nothing so many shorty fun. This person was bullying at a lady with nude. This non-entity, an idiot, uneducated human being. Tí kò mọ mini shorty, tí kò lè spell shorty. Ó ń bully obìnrin pẹ̀lú nude. Was arrested for that. Was arrested for bullying a fellow woman. A woman that is a fellow woman. To yẹ pé ìyàwó ilé is a woman. Ìyàwó ilé mi is a woman. Ó wá fi nude bully èèyàn. Ó wá arrest ẹ̀ torí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Our day, our martial analysis, justice for Mohbad. Ẹ jókòó sí orí platform yẹn máa gbọ́ àbí kílẹ̀ ń ṣe. Ẹni tó ẹ pé orí TikTok ó ti mọ mí ní ṣọtí tí ò mọ mí ní ṣọtí láti ọjọ́ tán ti bí. Tí wọ́n bó ṣe wáyé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí níbi tó lọ kò lè sọ níta. Why are you not asking yourself this question? Who exactly are you? What exactly do you stand for? Because if once you know the truth, it should be hard for you to move away from the truth. My truth today is that the justice for Mohbad is failing because the government don't want us to achieve it. And that is my truth. And I will stand with the people, individual, groups, that is saying that I want to know what killed Mohbad. Anybody saying I want to know what killed Mohbad without any condition. And that is why Baba Mohbad will remain my number one person. Because he is telling you categorically that he wants to know what killed his son. I want to know what killed my son.
Mommy.
Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. In everything we are doing, has this man failed us? No, he has not. But because of personal gains, personal hatred, people make it look like this man has failed. This man is not looking for justice. This platform you went to today said a lot of a bunch of things about Baba Mohbad. Let me say this to the general public. There's one particular person that is always going on that phone call to beg on behalf of Arifa. This particular person now, you will not hear this person speak today. I promise you, that individual will speak tomorrow. I will say that when that person speak. I will point it out to you guys. This person will be saying, I'm justice for Mohbad. We are justice for Mohbad, and this and that. But when this our brother is going all this route, we will not speak. But when you react, it will come out to say, it is too much. And it is bad. The reason why we are here is to support who is looking for justice. And it has been established in all ramifications that Baba Mohbad is the only person seeking for justice. And I will continue to support Baba Mohbad in seeking for justice. Because as it is right now, it's the only man, the only individual seeking for justice. Anything that is contrary to that, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to be in that circle. One gbowó, one ṣe kíní kan, one gba kíní kan. Do you know how many? In fact, when we talk about money in justice for Mohbad, the money we've donated in justice for Mohbad, if you look at the one that go to GoFundMe and look at what's gone to Mr. Arifa, I can tell you that almost the same thing. Because before we started donating GoFundMe, we've donated money for Mr. Arifa as true justice seeker. Before we invent the GoFundMe, before we invent the money for the autopsy and whatever it is, we've generated money in support of our soldier Arifa. So if today you are saying that wọ́n gbowó lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn ni, wọ́n ṣe gbà fún wọn náà ni, kó tó di pé wọ́n gbowó justice, kó tó di pé wọ́n gbowó autopsy gan, wọ́n ti gbà fún wọn. Ṣé a máa ń gbàgbé ni? Tó bá fẹ́ calculate owó tá ti dancing, wọn ò lè yọ owó tó ń gbà fún wọn kúrò ńbẹ̀. Wọ́n dáwó fún ẹ nígbà tó wà ní tó ń gbé ẹ náà, wọ́n dáwó fún ẹ nígbà tó sick náà. Nínú wọn tó ń dá fún ẹ náà, àwọn oníhòòrùn tó ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ lé ní sí sọ fún wa pé ó ṣe wedding náà. Èmi ò mọ̀ pé ó ṣe wedding náà, àwọn ló ń sọ lórí platform wọn náà. Àwọn ló ń sọ fún wa pé iye báyìí ni ó fi ṣe wedding náà níbi tó wà. Àwọn ló ń point ẹ̀ sí wa náà. We really don't care, we care less. because we are doing it out of our mind. But they were the one poisoning our mind, putting out all this narrative for you, over you. Then, still yet, we still didn't consider that as a factor. We still love you. And I'm surprised today that you will climb up to that platform like that and you'll be saying all of this, championing the scam in the bill of someone that is sick, that could not speak in the hospital for a couple of days. The man that I saw today, lying on the hospital bed, Arifa, if I put you on a call with Guresi right now, and you see him in the state he is, how will you feel? Your daddy. If we put Arifa on a call with Guresi, on a video call, and he sees Guresi condition, how will he feel right now? Mom Titola, if you can put Guresi on a call with Arifa, what do you think will happen to Arifa? Will he be able?
I'm not going to do that because I don't. It doesn't deserve that explanation.
I'm just
it's
saying.
not going to happen.
Will he be able to?
No, I know. And I even told Arifa. I told Grexy that he should not allow Arifa to come and visit him. I'm saying it. Me, Detola, I told Grexy today.
How will you feel seeing that man on that condition? Oh, wá wà lórí platform kan. Wọ́n sọ fún ẹ pé ó parọ́ gbowó ni kò sick. Ẹni tó rí tó bá sọ̀rọ̀. What you did today made some of us cry. That is this how heartless people are. If it were to be that dirty girl, I wouldn't have been worried. I've never been worried about her anyways. But I was worried because it was you. You were on that platform. And it pains me to my heart. Hope this stops now. I hope it does not continue. And I will say this to you, brother. You need same forgiveness, particularly on Gresi's matter. Because I know that some weeks ago, Gresi helped you financially to get to somebody you reach out to him to. Did you tell them on that platform? Can you tell them what Gresi did for you 6 weeks ago before he was in the hospital? When he was helping you at 6 weeks ago, if he had known that you would say he's a scammer, would he have helped you 6 weeks ago or more? Would he have helped you if he had known that you would treat him this way now, today? Mr. Arifa. And it was the same sickness. God. Let me explain to people. It was sickness. It was the same sickness issue Arifa used. Now today, you are saying it is, you are championing that Gresi might not be in the hospital. When you were saying to Gresi 6 weeks ago that somebody is in the hospital, your family is in the hospital, you need money, Gresi never doubted it. You needed him to link you up with someone that can give you money for that. Gresi never came out to say it out. He never said it out. The amount that you were given, time the money was given to you, he never said it out. The same sickness. If he had known, would grace have helped you? Everybody supporting you today, that they were clapping for you on that platform. Did they know that you also use sickness to get money from somebody in the recent time? Sickness tí wọ́n parọ́ fún ọkọ̀ sí gbowó tí wọ́n ò mọ̀ táwọn ẹni tó sọ fún tí ò dá ọ̀tẹ̀. So because you did it, because you lied about it, or because you scam people, scam that time, you think everybody is scamming now? Arifa, it's not too late. If there are any condition attached to that money you got that day, Arifa, my brother, please say it out. You don't have to be you don't have to be under any bondage. If that money that was given to you was conditionally given to you, say it out now.
Mr. D, who cares if he was under any condition? Are you advising him? I beg. This is not the first time this is happening. Imagine ṣe ó ti ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe, ó ti ṣe first one, ó ti ṣe second one, ìkẹta lélẹ̀. So ẹ jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe ò dáa. Ẹ ní láti advice ẹ, ó mọ owó gbà náà. Òun mọ bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn, ó mọ bó ṣe máa ń jẹ́ kó máa drag èèyàn lọ́dọ̀ òun. Tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń sọ́sìn, ẹ jẹ́ kó dàrọ̀ láǹsìn á ní wọ́n drag òun bíbá. Á lọ ń bully òun. Wọ́n ní for every action there is a reaction. Àbá àwa tá a mọ nǹkan kan tá a mọ ọwọ́ tá a mẹsẹ̀ ọmọ orúkọ gbogbo wa wọ́n kọ́ wọ́n ní scammers. What the fuck? Táwa táwa ń lo ìbò là ń bá wọn gbowó ni torí ẹlòmíì ò ní làákàyè. Ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
No, go ahead. Ẹ má worry, go ahead, ma. It's pathetic. Mi ní parọ́. And I feel sad because I never wanted to be on this today. But the moment I saw that one that has your names on it, oh, I said no. Àwọn people yóò mọ kankan pa kíní yìí now. Àwọn people yóò mọ kankan pa kíní yìí now. And it is as a result of what he has said. No ṣe ń gbórúkọ àwọn èèyàn sí. Sí, wọ́n pè wọ́n scammers. That is dragging, that is bully. Anyways, I want to mute right now. If anybody has anything to say, does anybody have anything to say?
Ẹ jẹ́ kí young daddy lè lọ sùn kó wà refreshed for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ẹ dúró Arifa lórí platform yìí lọ́la o. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ lénìí bí ò gbọ́ wọn á ti rí screen record ẹ̀ wọ́n á ti gbé fún. Èmi gan ti screen record kalẹ̀ mo bá ṣe máa tá síra wọn.
Mommy, they thought that. Honestly,
it's unfair now. You just accuse people wrongly and it's ridiculous. Ṣáwa táwa ń lo ìbò la tún fẹ́ máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ àwọn bàbá Mohbad àbí Mr. Gurexi.
Tẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ wo gbogbo list yẹn, ẹ rí i pé àwọn aráàlú òyìnbó ló pọ̀ jù lórí list tán draw.
Wọ́n máa dá wọn lóhùn, àwọn oníbàlàbàlà. Wọ́n kàn jókòó, wọ́n máa tutù kútù lẹ́nu.
Ẹ mọ ọkùnrin tó máa ń fọ́ọ̀lù sí mi jù mà. It is how people just sit down and just think in their head. Baba Mohbad is part of the game.
It's that thing was ọmọ ẹlẹ́yẹn sọ ni.
Yes, ma.
ọmọ olóbò vulture yẹn ó sọ ni now. Mi kọ́ mo gbogbo nǹkan tó pè lórí kinní nìyẹn.
Baba Mohbad is part of the game.
Ó sọ ni now. I will send the recording to you. They gbọ́dọ̀ má play ẹ̀ lọ́la. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣàlàyé bí bàbá mo onítorí pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ sí. Listen to her excuse o. She said because when she called Baba Mohbad could not verify the extent of Joseph of Gurexi's accident. Ó wá ní scam ni. Ó lágbára o. Nínú festive period di èèyàn wà lórí hospital bed. Ọlọ́run ẹlòmíì ò ní bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run o. àwọn dẹ̀ lọ́ máa gbé sùtánà wọ̀.
Mọ́mọ́dúnrà ṣe pé ńgbà tá à ń ṣe mí sí lọ́jọ́ ẹ sọ kí ní ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ẹ ní pé
You know I said it, Mr. B.
you say you don't want this money
This is
raised
the
outside.
exact reason. But it's all good. It's all in good cause just to assist Gorexini. I don't take it seriously.
Pé kán raise owó in public o. Ẹ fẹ́ kán raise in public o. Ẹjọ́ ló máa dá o.
So no kọ́ ló ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí sìn. And it was done out of, people. Well, ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó wà annoying is the fact that the people talking.
Wọ́n dákọ́bọ̀.
Àwọn kan lọ dáwó. Àwọn tó ń dáwó ṣán béèrè ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ṣán rojọ́ fún yín ni.
Let me tell you something today.
Ó lágbára o.
Somebody pay 500,000 naira. Obìnrin. Ó lè sọ fún yín pé òun lọ sí Nàìjíríà ní December you anything tí Gúrẹ́sì bá need ní oògùn. Kọ́njí kóhun tètè mọ̀ so that òun á lè rà dání.
I have 2 people from Justice for Mohbad that lives in America. They told me we talk to each other. And they've told me that when they get to Nigeria, pé àwọn báwọn tẹ̀lé rí Gúrẹ́sì kí n jọ kí n make sure pé àwọn máa get in touch pẹ̀lú mi. Àwọn like láti liaise with him and give him some money when they get to Nigeria. Come on, man. This guy has fucking worked for this movement.
Tó bá ní ìdíwọ́ kóhun rà dání fún Gúrẹ́sì.
Oògùn yẹn lè má lè work because hospital ló wá wọ. Even though oògùn lóyìnbó ó máa bẹ́tà kan tún máa lọ kó ṣọ́ọ̀kì jẹ fún bàbá oníbàbá àbí tó wà.
Alẹ́ ni yìí ń sọ. Arábìnrin yìí ń sọ ń ké.
Ọmọ orúkọ olúwẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́ káàkiri wọ́n lẹ̀ mọ́ ṣe fídíò wọ́n ní scam. Gbà tó jẹ́ pé elébi ni yín ẹ ti rọra yín pin. And that's what I see. It is poverty. Ẹ ti rọra yín pin. So every little, sometimes some people actually think like typical Nigerians. Gbogbo ọ̀nà báyìí odù bó ṣe máa gbàyàn lọ máa ń rò. Èèyàn sì kẹ́ ló ń gbàyàn. Ẹ̀yin lẹ dáwó ni, ẹ̀yin lẹ lówó ni. Àwọn tó lówó tó kówó wọn lẹ̀ ṣé bébí àní wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ni.
Nínú owó yẹn sẹ́ 500 naira wà ń bẹ́ mọ́ mi. Inú donation tí ẹ̀ ń tà ń sọ yìí 1,000 naira wà nínú donation yìí. For somebody to donate 1,000 naira, for someone to donate 500 naira, you are there saying that it's a scam.
Wọ́n ti sọ Yorùbá ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ kí let me say something. Justice for Mohbad is not only about seeking for, wanting to find out how Ilere Oluwa slept and never woke up. There are loads and loads of lessons to be learned in this movement. Àwọn eléte, àwọn alábòsí, àwọn ṣèké ṣáájò, àwọn faceless idiot àgbàlagbà. Àwọn àgbàlagbà yẹn ló pọ̀ jù tó máa lọ kiri. Wọ́n máa ti kú òun bí wọ́n á bọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n á fò wọ́n máa fò kiri bí ẹdìyẹ ni. Àwọn yẹn wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn tó jẹ́ tó kéré sí wa tọ́jọ́ àwọn yẹn bó ṣe kéré tó yẹn, I don't understand their lives at all. And when we look, we'll say, okay, the young ones should look up to the older ones, one way or the other. Ọmọ àgbàlagbà gan lè learn lọ́dọ̀ ọmọdé. Bọ̀ ẹ̀yin lẹ máa jókòó sí orí àwọn platforms. Lẹ máa ṣèbàjẹ́ ènìyàn. Àtẹnumọ́rọ̀ yìí náà ni ẹ máa tẹnumọ́ ẹ. Àtijọ́ tẹ́ ti ń tẹnumọ́ failure lẹ mú bọ̀. Gbàtọ́ máa sọ fún yín lénìí, àárín ara yín náà lọ ti sọ. They told you there that the nurse that spoke, it's against the ethics of her job. Àwọn ni kò gbé recording tó ń gbé fún ẹ sílẹ̀. Olóòlè gbé sílẹ̀. Ẹ wá náà ìfẹ́ ẹ̀dí.
Wọ́n sọ lórí pọ́ìpà ṣe mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn ṣe mọ̀ pé ó wrong ṣe mọ̀ pé ó lè lose iṣẹ́ ẹ̀.
No, ó máa lose iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ni. Ó máa lose iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ni Mr. B, forget.
Ṣe mọ̀ pé ó lè lose iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn kò yẹ kó ṣe.
Èmi sọ fún Yemi Detola mo record wọn gbà tó ń sọ. Mo dẹ̀ máa gbé sórí wall mi.
Excuse me, nurse yẹn does not work in that hospital.
Ó ti mi tẹ́ Mr. B, ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ sẹ́. Sherry, ó kàn jẹ́ pé anyway, ó dàbí rẹ̀ mí sìn. For somebody that listens to me often when I talk, wọ́n lè pick tí máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí kan ní different place wọ́n á pick pé Adétọ́lá ló ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma.
There's some people out there that will pick up voices now. You claim you were on Bukky Jese's profile. Listening. Wá reach out, say your kan nínú inbox. Wá lọ sọ fẹ́ nìyẹn pé báyìí. Professionalism iṣẹ́ ẹ̀dá. Tó bá gbaṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ sìn, á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kékeré, á lọ gbaṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ òun. Ò ní sọ̀dí nǹkan tó ṣe gbaṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ó ṣe jáwọn bí nọ́ọ̀sì lọ́ máa ń ṣorí burúkú nu justice for Mohbad. Ó ṣe jáwọn bí nọ́ọ̀sì. Ìbí nọ́ọ̀sì kan ló lọ gún Mohbad nílé. Eléyìí tún lóhun ya fọ́tò gúrẹ́tì lórí ibi tó wà. Ojú òun wà ń bẹ̀. So they want to edit it and take out her face. Why are people so mean? Why are they so wicked? Kí lẹ fẹ́ gbàbọ̀? Tọ́ta gúrẹ́tì bá kú, ṣó máa fowó sórí tébù yín ni? Kí ló fẹ́ dà fún yín? Is it going to add a feather to your cap? Why are you like this? Ẹ dẹ̀ bímọ, ẹ fọkọ yín bímọ, ẹ fòbò yín bímọ. Ẹ ń pètèpèrò ikú lórí àwọn èèyàn. Àwọn tó máa ń sọ pé thank God say man no be God. Wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń sọ. Torí tó bá jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run èèyàn lọ́lọ́run ni, wàláhì ó lè má ṣe èèyàn kankan ní earth yìí mọ́. Because ìbínú lásán wá ti fi pààyàn. Àwító olórí kórí bí ẹja yìnyín olóbò vulture. Ó lé mi wá sórí TikTok, èmi wá build the page mi. Èmi run nínú politics in February 2023 ni. Àbọ̀ fucking crazy ni. Wọ́n tó ní làákàyè yìí. Ẹ bá jẹ́ kí Young Daddy lọ sùn because èmi fẹ́ wà lórí platform Young Daddy lọ́la. No, aṣọ gbogbo wa jọlá lọ. Èmi ò understand the balabala irú tó ń ṣe yìí. I don't know what they want to gain out of all this. I really honestly don't understand it.